Hi everyone, this is Chef Mark with Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom, and I'm back answering your Dial Chef questions. Everyone, thanks for sending those in. You're going to email me at dialchefmark@gmail.com. Send in your cooking and appliance questions, and I'll be sure I'll answer them in video form. So I have some great questions here about induction, and it's really the who, what, where, when, and why, the pros and cons of induction cooking. Carol, who's a customer of ours, was asking all these questions, and I wanted to make sure that I got her questions answered. So the first question I got was, how does induction work? And induction works very simply. It's a unit in here that creates a magnetic field. It turns on and off at a really high rate. It excites the molecules in the cookware, essentially turning your pot into the heating surface. It's practically cool to the touch when you take your cookware off. It will be hot because the glass will conduct some heat, but you have a pot of water sitting here boiling, and you can put your hand right next to the pot of water and you'll feel virtually no heat. So it's really unique in that it works very quickly. The average gas burner in a home is about 18 to 20,000 BTU, and this is more than double. These are oftentimes 45,000 BTU. So you can boil water really before your eyes. It's amazing. The speed is definitely one of the benefits of induction cooking. So pros and cons, definitely the speed. If you're doing things like trying to boil large amounts of water and you want to cook quickly, works fantastic. Some of the other cons, some of the other pros, easy to clean. It's always a smooth glass top. So really easy to wipe down. And because you don't have a lot of heat being created, oftentimes you can get away with less ventilation just because it's not creating its own heat. Also safety. So if you've got kids running around and they're liable to touch the cooktop's going to be, again, virtually cool to the touch. And also, many of these cooktops time themselves out. So if you have somebody who's worried about if they left the stove on, it will either time itself out, or if you lift the pan off, will automatically turn itself off, which is a really nice feature. But that taking the pan off the stove is actually, to me, it's also one of the main cons of induction cooking, is that lack of control. Because it's so fast and works so well, if you're trying to do things like saute, where you're lifting the pan up and off of the cooking surface, you have no heat coming out. Whereas if you have gas, you have heat still penetrating the pan, and even a standard electric cooktop, like this one over here, you'll still have heat radiating out of it. Also, it will time itself off, and on this particular model, if you have it set to medium and it times itself off, you turn it off and then turn it back on the medium to get that heat back up. So for the average home cook who might not be doing a lot of cooking, where you're lifting the pan, sauteing, you're more of a stir kind of cook, great. But if you're an advanced cook and you like to saute, it might be an issue. So that's my overview of induction. Who's the right induction cook? Somebody who craves speed, ease of cleanup, somebody who really appreciates just the safety features. If you're a more advanced cook, if you're someone who enjoys the more gourmet style cooking and you're cooking more of that craft style food, gas or even a standard electric, I think is going to offer a lot more control. So this is Chef Mark with Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for tuning in.